Hey guys, I wanted to come to you today to give you some freelance bookkeeper advice. Now, I want to talk about how to close more sales. Specifically, I want to be talking about the end of the consultation call when you set your price and the person's like freaking out. Oh, give me one second. I'm trying to get some lights up. I'm filming this at night because I had a really busy day, but I wanted to make sure that I can come and share this stuff with you because it's one of the passions that I have right now and just in my life where it's like I want to make sure that other people can make a lot of money. Ah, sorry, bright light in my eye. I want to make sure other people can make a lot of money so you guys can give me more money. One of the one of the alternate reasons why I even created this channel was because I wanted to make it to where people could know that they can watch all of my free stuff and get some results so that when they come to me on like the consultation call, I don't have to deal with that objection of like, well, how do I know this stuff is going to work for me? And it's been pretty successful so far because, like, I mean, people are watching these videos, they implement what I talk about, then they get clients for like $5,600 a month. And then they come to the program. It's like, hey, Bryce, here's your money that you gave to me. So I want that for you. Now, if you want some help growing your accounting, your bookkeeping business, and even trying to do this thing on your own, and you're just tired of doing it, you're tired of like spinning your wheels, you're tired of figuring this thing out from scratch, and you're ready to do this on your own, or you're ready to do this with some help to go and reach your goal in a short time period without feeling confused, without having to go through all this trial and error, go ahead and click on the link inside the description below. It's going to take you to a link to book a call with me. And on that call, we're just going to go look at your life. We're going to look at where you want to go. And then if I think it can help, I'm just going to outline the process, what that looks like. And we can work together long term for you to be able to accomplish this thing and reach what you want, reach that dream life, reach that freedom that you want, reach that just that Zen place of where you're making money, you're doing what you want. You're doing with who you want. You can go wherever you want. You can do it whenever you want. Then this is what you need, man. I'll see you on the call. If it's not quite the right timing yet, or there's something holding you back, keep watching these videos, and I'll see you on the call in the future. Now, let's talk about how to close a sale when someone is freaking out. Okay, number one, do not, I repeat, do not blindly just go in and just try and handle and solve the objection the person just said. Okay, so let's say, hey, the price is $2,000 a month. And now I'm going to be the prospect. The person, whoa, that's a lot of money. Now I'm back to you, okay? Most people, what they're going to do is they're going, well, it's not that much money. Like good books, you need good books. And that's not going to be good. I'm not making fun of you if you've done that before. I've done that in the past. I'm just trying to like make it kind of an over the top example so that you can kind of see what it looks like. And the reason why that doesn't work well is one, because you're justifying yourself, and two, you don't know exactly why the person has objected. Okay. Is it A, that the person doesn't have any budget? Is it B, that they're just short on cash flow this month because something happened? Is it C, that they had a lot of money, but they are designating that for something else? Is it E, like they prioritize something else over getting their books done with you and they're going to use that extra money on something else? Is it C, that they just have nothing to compare it to? Is it the next thing like they overpaid for somebody already and now they don't want to have two people overpaying? Is it three, they're ending their contract and they want to, like, there's so many different things and different reasons why someone might say it's a lot of money or the price is too high. So the first thing you need to do is one, dissolve and diffuse the situation. You need to slow down. When you've dropped your price, we call it the price drop in sales, is what it's called. When you say it's $2,000 a month. One of the internal phrases that I learned a number of years ago was say your price and STFU. Just shut the F up. Quit talking. At this stage, they're going to have some outbursts and they're going to have some conversations with themselves. And some people, instead of having that conversation inside their head, they blurt it out and it kind of feels and sounds like they're attacking you, even though they are not. So your job is to slow down, take a deep breath, relax. Let me see. I on my sometimes I have like these note sheets These note sheets are so helpful, guys. I give this to every single one of my students inside of the mentorship program, and dude, I close so much money just by being able to organize my thoughts, know exactly like, you know, what questions to ask when, and whether or not I'm going to have a certain objection at the end of the call. Like it's literally like whenever I do this sheet and I cross out each one of these 7 beliefs, by the end of the call, they don't have any objections. Sometimes they might have like 1 or 2 questions, but it's nothing that's surprising me. And I know exactly what to expect. And if you've already done that and you're at the end of the call, and now the person says, it's too expensive. First thing you got to do, diffuse situation. No problem. I hear you. I understand. That's fair. Sounds fair. Sounds reasonable. Like I'm just giving you different bullet points what you say. So someone says your price is too high. Okay. No problem. No problem. Next thing you need to ask is you have to go and get clarity as to what's causing them to say that. Just like we ran through those lists of all those different possible reasonings as to why they might have said what they said, you need to figure out exactly which one it is. Okay, cool. So no problem. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? An alternative thing you could say is, well, when you say this, like, what do you mean by that specifically? Or I understand the price is too high. High in comparison to what? Okay, now you can start here. Okay, now you're here. They're gonna tell you, well, it's blah blah blah. It's not that your price is high. I do understand the value. It's just that like, cash flow wise, I'm not getting another payment from somebody until like next week on Monday. Okay, cool, cool. Now you can start understanding. Okay. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna want to isolate the objection. Isolating means you want to see if that's the only thing that's really stopping them from moving forward with the deal. So how you would isolate would be, okay, so outside of, you're not getting paid until next week, is there anything else that might be stopping you from, moving forward? Or outside of, you're going to get paid like 2 weeks from now, like, is there any other reason why we wouldn't be able to move forward? Okay. Now, generally what's going to happen, there's 2 things that will happen. The first thing is they're going to say, oh, no, that's the only thing. If that happens, that proceeds, and you can negotiate either a delayed start time, or you can see if they can get like a partial payment up front in order to get the information, get the process started, and then you can talk about when they're going to make the remaining payment for that month. Or if you want to just delay the payment and go hourly, you have that option. Number 2, what they could say is, oh, well, that's one reason. Okay, well, you have to go and find out the reason. Well, okay, well, what else? Or what you can also do is they might say like, well, that's one reason. Here's another reason. They might actually tell you that reason. Okay, cool. And then what you're going to say after they give you the next reason is the same thing. It's diffuse, clarify, isolate. DCI. Diffuse, clarify, isolate. Diffuse, clarify, excuse me. That was weird. Now, once you've done that, they're going to say something. And the next thing you say is, well, what else? And they say, blah, 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 blah. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Diffuse, clarify. Isolate. Okay, what else? Anything else? No, nothing. Okay, cool. Now you can handle the objection. You have to wait until all of the ammo is on the table. Okay, it's a little bit different. Oftentimes you've seen my other sales training, you know that in the beginning of the call, we're asking, questions in order to start getting ammo for us to be able to shoot it at them inside of our presentation of our service. But at the end of the call, it's almost like they have the gun now, and we're taking the bullets out of the gun until there's nothing inside of the gun. And now we can get them to move forward. Okay, we're taking all the ammo back. We're making sure before we say anything else, we're taking all the bullets off the table. We're taking all the ammunition, and now we can move forward. Now we can actually start handling some objections. Now from there, generally what I would do is if it was on a case-by-case basis, I would give you some like lines or some scripting to use in order to kind of move forward. Now, 99% of the time, if you've done your presentation well and you just do the diffusing, clarifying, isolating, you don't need these technical closing lines where you memorize 50, 60, 70,000 different words or different sentences. That does have its place, and there is a time for you to memorize it. But if you're doing this alone, you're trying to figure this stuff out, don't put so much pressure on yourself to say things perfectly at the end of the call. Oftentimes, the thing that's going to move the deal forward is getting clarity. And that's the thing that's going to help you move, because then you can just explain it in a slightly different way to know exactly where you lost the person and where you left them in the conversation. You just go back to that part in the conversation, proceed forward, and then try and sell them again. Now, hopefully this video has been really helpful for you so far. It's kind of giving you a different perspective on how to actually go and sign up more clients while really being able to handle objections. Now, I know the video is titled how to handle, like, if it's like a price objection, they say your price is too high, but that's how you handle all objections. Okay, that's how you handle every single objection. Diffuse, clarify, isolate. If you can memorize that, your close rate is gonna go up probably between 10 to 25% just right then and there. That can be just the difference between you closing, out of 10 people, you closing like 3, or if you suck at closing, like, you close 0. Just to kind of put that in perspective. Now, if you want some help being able to grow your business, you want some tailored support to make sure you can go and reach your goal in a short time period. Okay, we're talking fast, we're talking quick. It's not a get rich quick scheme, but it is one of the fastest ways for you to be able to apply your existing skill set and grow a business. Now, if that's you, if you want to be able to do this, you want more time freedom, more location freedom, and the ability to be able to grow your business, grow your income, create some generational wealth, while being able to spend time with people you love, go ahead and click on the link inside the description to book a call with me. On that call, we're going to go and just look at what's going on with your situation in your life and to see if I can help you out. If I think I can help you out, I'm going to do so. If I don't think I can help you out, I'm going to point you in the right direction and give you an action plan of what you need to do in order to move forward and actually reach your goal. So if that's you, I'll see you on the call. If you're not quite ready, that's A-okay too. I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you inside the next video. Have a great rest of your evening.